The Flint's Keychain is back with another port of a classic arcade game, and that game is Wizard of Wor for your Atari 8-bit computers, which I have both in yellow and brown. I think I'll use the yellow cartridge. Really dig this artwork, although the wizard is way too tall, and his aim is pretty bad. I mean, the guys are way down there, and he's shooting way up there. Let's go ahead and take Wizard of Wor. Let's pop it in my Atari 800 XL and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Wizard of Wor was published by Roklan Software and carries a copyright year of 1981. It is based on the 1980 Midway arcade game. The manual opens with the following. Descend into the dungeons with your squadron of warriors to battle a host of monsters, both visible and invisible, and the wizard himself. Survive the changing patterns of mazes, fight in the arena, the warlord dungeon, and the pit. Can you defeat the Wizard of Wor? Wizard of Wor is a maze-based action game for 1 or 2 players, with 1 standard mode of difficulty, although you can use the option button to select the number of lives you start with from 3, 5, or 7. You can also use the spacebar to pause your game. In 2-player games, you could shoot the other player. In single-player games, you use the right joystick, which is normally used for the second player. For the controls, you use the joystick to move your man and press the button to fire with a limit of 1 shot on screen at a time. On each side is a wraparound exit tunnel that can be used when opened even by enemies, but temporarily closed once it is used. You start facing visible blue Burr Wars. As you defeat them, yellow Gar Wars and faster red Thor Wars can appear, but they can also turn invisible, although you can use the radar on the bottom to help track them and even shoot them while they are invisible. Once you clear the maze of these menaces, the winged warlock appears. Shooting him before he escapes into a side tunnel enables a double score bonus for the next dungeon. If you do shoot him, the Wizard of Wor himself might appear, while constantly teleporting around in a one-on-one battle to the death. After facing the warlock and perhaps the wizard himself, you move on to the next dungeon. As you progress, the maze layout can change, including more open areas, and the enemies can move faster. Scoring-wise, you get 100 points for the blue Burr Wars, 200 points for the yellow Gar Wars, 500 points for the red Thor Wars, 1,000 points for the warlock, 2,500 points for the Wizard of Wor, and if you shoot the other human player, you get an extra 1,000 points. Graphically speaking, this is a simple but solid looking game. I know it's not the biggest thing, but I really enjoyed the large font they used for the words in between rounds. Sound and music wise, while the game lacks digitized voices, this is one of my favorite sounding games I've played so far on an Atari 8-bit computer. The in-between round music is simply awesome. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for Everyone rating if released today. Currently at pricecharting.com, the game has a value of $18 loose, $29 complete, and $50 new. So what do I think of Wizard of Wor? Wow, this is a great port. I am very thankful I could choose my starting number of lives, as it really helped me enjoy the game. It controls well and it looks solid, but my favorite part of the game is the music. It does a great job pumping you up in between rounds. In the end, I thoroughly enjoyed my time with the game and would highly recommend it. So where am I going to rank Wizard of Wor? This one's going to be near the top of my list. I do like the variety of levels in Popeye more at number 2, but I will put this over the classic Frogger at 3. So out of the 9 games I've now ranked for the Atari 8-bit computers, Wizard of Wor is appearing and disappearing at the 3 position. Wizard of Wor belongs in most Atari 8-bit collections, but that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Click the bell so you don't miss any future videos, and sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, just like Great Gary K, Judge Johnny P, Jumpin' Joe T, Leaping Ellis Greger, and Marvelous Mark S did, who all nominated today's game. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and keep an eye out for invisible enemies.